This is the weekly rundown, where we cover rig counts, oil prices, and trending news for the week. And I'm your host, Greg Williams. Welcome back to the weekly rundown. Oil prices settled up higher on Friday, but fell from a week ago after health authorities in China loosened some of the country's COVID-19 curbs, raising hopes for improved economic activity and demand in the world's top crude importer. Let's see what our top articles are for this week. BP, Exxon, and Equinor part of $238 million in awards offshore Newfoundland. The Canada, Newfoundland, and Labrador Offshore Petroleum Board, or CNLOPB, announced the results of call for bids NL22-CFB01, Eastern Newfoundland region, and call for bids NL22-CFB02, Southeastern Newfoundland region. Noble fleet utilization overall 94% with recent earnings report. For the fleet status report dated November 2nd, 2022, Noble Corporation's current backlog stands at $3.9 billion and fleet utilization was 94% overall. Diamond awarded 4-year deal for the Ocean Courage. Diamond Offshore announced during its Q3 earnings update that it received notification of award on a new drilling program with Petrobras in Brazil for the Ocean Courage. Guyana announces inaugural offshore oil and gas licensing round. The government of Guyana, through the Ministry of Natural Resources, has announced that 14 oil blocks have been identified and will be auctioned for the nation's first ever competitive offshore oil and gas licensing round. Exxon announces find offshore Angola. ExxonMobil, Angola, has announced a new discovery at the Bavuca South 1 exploration well. This is the 18th discovery in Angola Block 15, but it's the first in nearly 20 years. Now it is time for our oil prices. As of closing on Friday, November the 11th, WTI was at $88.91, Brent was at $95.82, natural gas was at $5.87 per 1 million BTU. As for our rig counts, International up 32 rigs to 911 from September's count. That is a 111 increase from 1 year ago. And for North America last week, U.S. was up 9 rigs to 779, and Canada is down 9 rigs to 200. This week's rundown is sponsored by Alliance One Oilfield. Alliance One Oilfield is a leading oilfield supply, service, and support company based in Houston, Texas. They provide a variety of products and services to meet the needs of clients worldwide. You can find them at alloneoilfield.com. That is ALL, the number 1, OILFIELD.com. Just a reminder, all of this information and more can be found at www.riglinks.com, where our goal is to simply connect people. And that's it for this week's rundown. If you're interested in sponsoring the show, then drop us an email at info@riglinks.com. Have a great week, everyone. This has been the Weekly Rundown hosted by Greg Williams and published by riglinks.com. If you're interested in becoming a partner or sponsoring the show, then drop us an email at info@riglinks.com. That is info@riglinx.com.